wish I was more computer savvy. So I can actually put the music into the video itself and not use something like an external force to put the music on. Oh, hold on. Rotate back. I'm gonna shut you off. There we go. I gotta tell you, the only reason why I pre-ordered this Deluxe Theatrical Edition figure was because of Krypto. I did like the trailer when I first saw it. Didn't love the trailer. But as new trailers came out, I'm like, you know what? This might be really, really good. So, this is the Todd McFarlane Superman Deluxe Theatrical Edition that I had pre-ordered from Best Buy in late April. So here's the front of the box. It says Superman and Krypto. Side of the box. And of course, my favorite part, the back of the box. All right, so let's see what this box set includes. Oh, it's gonna probably topple over, but it's fine. Of course, it comes with Krypto. I'm gonna show this figure off. He is not bad at all. I think they got the likeness of the actor David Cornsweet decently enough. All right, let's see. Of course, he comes with the articulation that we've all known from the Todd McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Let's see. It comes with the toe articulation. He does the splits pretty well. I don't want to go too far. Let's see. The cape feels nice. I'm so happy they put the S back on the because it was missing in Superman Returns and missing in Man of Steel. And I grew up with the S shield in the back. And I love that the cape is wired. Really, really nice. And I don't have problem with the I don't have problem with the trunks. I know some people don't like it. They want a more modern look of Superman. I think he should be the one DC hero that should try to keep the aesthetics. I mean, they have for the most part. I mean, the trunks doesn't, but I don't mind it. Like I said, I grew up with him wearing the trunks. Let's see. I know he moves from side to side. It's kind of stiff, though, the figure. I don't really pose him. You know that already. But it's not bad. I know the people who love posing their figures for photo photography will have fun with this because it moves pretty well. Just a little stiff. Okay, so let's see what else he comes with. Yeah, the face is not bad. Okay. I'm going to put him on the side. He stands pretty well. Shocking. Krypto. He was the reason why I actually got him. The deluxe edition. I gotta tell you, almost looks realistic enough. That's kind of creepy, especially around the eyes. I'm not sure if you can see that. He doesn't have much articulation at all. Actually, he doesn't have any, except for I've seen somebody move his head. But mine is, yeah, he does have articulation on the neck. You can see it, but it's stiff. He's got an S shield in his collar. I'm not sure if you can see that. That's pretty cool. And cloth cape with the S shield in the back. I love that. I was actually upset with myself because there was a Superman figure that came out by Mcfarlane that came with Krypto in it, but now he's pretty expensive. I kind of wish I would have picked him up when I had the chance, but got him. Let's see. All right. He also comes with his trading card, or the little bio card, I should say. So you really can't trade these. Superman and Krypto. It's data file. This is pretty cool. I got it. Let's see. This is a little controversy, which I agree with. His face plates. They seem to look identical. So I'm not sure why he did that. The second one. And here's the third one. I'm going to be totally honest. I'm not too keen on the faceplates. I'm more of the different head sculpts because they seem kind of reminds me of Westworld or the Bionic Woman with the fembots. Yeah, they look identical. So I'm not sure. And he comes with these two extra hands. One is a second flight hand. And then you got this little grippy thing. I guess to grab someone's throat. No, you can't grab my throat, David. I'm not that kind of girl. Well, unless it was Sam Wentworth. Then I'll contemplate it. I better shut up. Yeah, I'm not sure what the grabby hand thing is for. I would have preferred an extra fist for him. Because he's kind of a brawler, I guess. But yeah, I guess he should have just given us two extra, two fists, and then should have gave us like 5 hands altogether instead of 4. The face plates, the only concern that I have going forward, and I said this with the Guy Gardner figure, and the Huntress, is that with aging and repeated putting the face on, taking it off, it might crack at some point, as opposed to having a complete head sculpt. Let's see. This is not an eyesore, like the Guy Gardner, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. But the Guy Gardner, it was 2 different colors. This one they were much better at, which thank God, considering the price point for this figure, $37. Luckily, at Best Buy, they didn't charge me shipping. It was free shipping. But, with the tax and all, came up to like 40 and change. So that's the issue that with these theatrical deluxe edition figures, I keep saying it backwards, deluxe theatrical edition figures, like with the Batman Returns, they're going to be like close to $40. So if you're ordering it from Big Bad Toy Store, you're going to wind up paying shipping. Not much, it's an extra $4 for the shipping. But that's the issue that we're going to run into going forward if he's going to continue giving us theatrical editions of these figures. And collecting is really getting expensive. And depending on the consumer or the buyer, they'll have to decide for themselves if he's worth the $40. Like Hawk Girl, she was 40 from GameStop plus shipping. She came up to like 50. I was like, yeah, they're getting pretty steep. So I'm not sure if it has anything to do with it. I don't think that has anything to do with the tariffs with the Mcfarlane figures. Don't quote me on it, but I don't know. I don't hate the figure. Plus, I'm gonna be upfront about it. This was a gift from my younger brother. My family usually asks me what I want for my birthday because I'm a June baby, and I said, you know what, just get me the figure. So he goes, order it, and I'll give you the cash when I come down, which he did. So I just put it towards a credit card. So it's not a bad figure. So thank you, Rodney. I love you very much for getting me the figure. I'm also waiting the She-Ra by Mattel Creations today. That my guy got me for my birthday as well. So I'm glad though for the $37 he gave us a nice Fortress of Solitude backdrop. So you can showcase him here or with any Kryptonian or the Christopher Reeve, which I might take some photos with him in a minute so I can show it. So I'm glad with that. I kind of wish he came with a flight stand. He did not come with a flight stand for the price point. I mean, we paid $25 like Page Punchers with some figures that came with a flight stand. I'm not sure why we didn't get one with this guy. He just came with this stand here. Also, why doesn't he give us like an S symbol? Put the symbol of the character that you're giving the stand for. Now that these figures are no longer $20, they're like 27 and 30 and 40. He can do that. But I guess at this point, to complain about it, it's kind of silly because Mattel reacquired the rights for DC figures, which, by the way, you're going to find it funny. I did not know this. But 6 months ago, I was looking at someone's video on Tom Mcfarlane, and they were talking about the idiotic, insane analogy of why he doesn't put female figures into his his brand, which makes no sense because that's a lie within itself. I made a joke 6 months ago saying I'm gonna do witchcraft so he can lose the damn license. The guy responded that same day. Strong Collectors is the name of the channel. I love their channel. He responded with, well, if your witchcraft works and he loses a license, I won't be sad about it. Lo and behold, he did lose a license. So I was like, oh my God, I forgot that I wrote that 6 months ago. Pretty insane. Yikes. And I swear, I have no inside information. I'm a nobody. I'm an idiot from Virginia who collects figures. So that kind of creeped me out reading that. I actually posted it on my channel. The little, oh my God, it's kind of weird. See, supernatural is a thing. Witchcraft can be a thing. Or it is a thing, excuse me. But, yeah, he's starting to do better figures now. But, man, at the expense. Well, Mattel's going to charge a pretty penny for their figures too. There's no way they're going to be cheaper. If they're going to do 7-inch figures, I'm assuming they're going to be like $30 and above. So we have to expect that. I guess we're going to see what happens. But I'm going to show a size comparison. Let me put this back. So there we go. Size comparison. Hey, Krypto. With some of the other Kryptonian figures. But here's Streaky. All right, so first up, is going to be don't mind his cape not being on because I'm going to purchase a wired cloth cape. This is a Henry Cavill Man of Steel figure. Hope he doesn't. Yeah, he's got very let's see. There we go. He's actually taller than David Cornsweet. Shockingly enough, I think David Cornsweet does look like Henry Cavill. I'm not sure why we never got a Tyler Hoechlin as Superman by Tom McFarlane. I'd be up for that. Yeah, I'm getting a cape soon. I removed his plastic cape. Oh man, interesting story. I was gonna get the Doomsday Superman 2-pack that Tom McFarlane did early this year or late last year to give it to my younger brother as a gift because he did like, Man of Steel and BVS. And when I initially gave it to him, because I didn't really take a look at what was inside of the box, whoever had it last took out this figure with the cloth cape and replaced him with the Mattel version. I had to ship it back. I was like, what? He goes, that's not it. I went, no. So whoever ordered him from Amazon, because that's where I ordered it from, removed the figure with the cloth cape and replaced him with a Mattel version of Man of Steel. I had to ship it back. I got a refund and I had to buy my brother something else. But I'm going to order a cloth wired cape from eBay sometime this week. Once I get it, I'm going to show that off. Because I do like this figure. I'm not sure how much he differs from the second edition McFarlane Man of Steel figure. I think the new one's a little shorter. I don't know, but other than that, I think he's completely the same. But like it, he's still as far as colors, he's a little lighter than him, but I think the cape is sort of the same. Maybe not. But I do prefer this S symbol compared to this. Kind of reminds me of Kingdom Come. All right, let's see who else. You know what? Let me show this one first because I know that's where James Gunn took inspiration from for the S Shield. Kingdom Come, Superman, which I do like. Hold on a second, I'm gonna just write them out. Chris. There we go. I wasn't planning on getting this figure because I never read up on the story. Why can't he stand? Help me. But I liked what I saw on Amazon. I'm like, you know what? Let me pick him up. No regrets on getting him. I do gotta paint. I'm gonna probably get a little white paint and paint the back just to make his gray more pronounced. Because you can barely see the gray. So you could tell that the S symbol on the new Superman is based on the Kingdom Come, which if they ever do a live action version, I'm not sure how they're gonna work that in. All right, let's see. What? Where's my stomach making a growling sound? Oh, that's because I didn't eat. Connor Kent Superboy. Shorter than David Cornsweet, which is cool. He's supposed to be a teenager, if I'm not mistaken. Like this figure a lot. Let's see who else. Here's another Kryptonian. Power Girl, she is like really, really tall. I think she might be a little bit taller than Wonder Woman Collector's Edition figure. Even though she shares a lot of body parts from her. But wow. Glad we got her though. But damn, she's tall. Let's see. Of course, this is one of my favorite Mcfarlane figures. I'm going to say maybe top 2 out of 10. Bronze Age, even though he wants to call him Silver Age, he's definitely Bronze Age, not Silver Age. Taller than the new Superman figure, the movie version over here, as you can see. He's my favorite. I love you, Daddy. And let's see. I'm going to make a comparison with Captain Marvel, Shazam. I'm glad he's actually tall. But I also am glad that the Bronze Age Superman is pretty tall too. I think they use the same body parts. Superman should never, in my opinion, be shorter than a lot of the heroes. I think he even should be taller than Batman. Wonder Woman and Superman should more or less be the same height. But pleasantly surprised that the actor David Cornsweet is actually 6'4". So that's a plus. I'm happy about that. But yeah, Superman should never be shorter than any other hero. Except for maybe Martian Manhunter. Because he is definitely an alien from Mars. And last, but definitely not least, Christopher Reeve. I love you too. I think out of my favorite figures from Mcfarlane, it's a toss-up between Christopher Reeve Superman and Bronze Age Superman from Mcfarlane. But I think he's going to be number 1. And he's still taller than David Cornsweet. I'm not sure how he does his scaling, but I'm going to take some photos with Christopher Reeve. Love this figure. Oh, and one more comparison. I'm going to show you the difference. Now, I'm glad at least they fixed the issue with Guy Gardner, because that different colors on the faceplate, yikes. I mean, as long as you're seeing him face forward, not bad. But that could be an eyesore. I don't hate the faceplates, but I would prefer head sculpts instead. But I guess we're getting what we're getting for now. Hopefully the movie does very well. Like I said, I'm interested in watching it. It looks hopeful as far as his character, which he should be. Leave that little darkness to Batman. That's his shtick. Superman is not one. He's supposed to be inspiring and hopeful, sort of like like Wonder Woman. Batman is the one that's supposed to put fear into criminals. That's not Superman's thing, and he's not supposed to be going around depressed, questioning himself all the time. It maybe sounds silly, me saying that, but that was one of the issues that I had with Man of Steel, was that he left his mom behind. How can I say this? But leaving the kind of depressed, I guess. Well, I guess it was like that in the 78 film as well. But he still took, in the Christopher Reeve movie, he took care of his mom. As you saw that little scene, he was sending some of his money to his mom. That was awesome. But I don't want you to get the idea that I hate Man of Steel. I liked it. The character was a little bit too mopey, and that's Batman's thing, not Superman. Um, should I? Do I have one? No, I don't have Wonder Woman around. But that should be about it, people. I hope anyone who's watching this video is having a great day. Please stay hydrated. Drinking water, drinking Gatorade as well, because too much water isn't good either because you're urinating out the electrolytes, as I found out a couple of years ago. So drink water and have Gatorade. Or I think someone told me that Propel is better. Just to stay hydrated. It is hot out there. Anyway, stay safe. Spend time with your loved ones. Have a great weekend and try to pick out a movie for you and the family to watch and enjoy together. And stay away from social media. It's nothing but negativity everywhere you look. You don't want that. All right. Have a great day. Peace.